Senator, do you echo Joe Kent's beliefs?
No, Brian, of course not. Today is a very important occasion. The Intelligence Committee typically only has one public hearing a year for our intelligence chiefs to speak to the American people. What we're going to hear today is that while the world is still a dangerous place, it's safer for America than it was a year ago, thanks to President Trump's leadership, the good work of the men and women at our intelligence agencies and our military and our Republican Congress. And second, that these agencies have undergone a lot of reforms in the last year to get back to their core mission of collecting intelligence that helps us protect our nation. And those two things are related. The reason why we've been successful in the intelligence space over the last year is because the agencies are getting back to those core missions. So it's a very important hearing for the American people to hear once a year from the chiefs of our intelligence agencies.
Right, at a critical time when you had those attacks last week and you have sleeper cells who are supposed to be enacted and awoken. I guess there's pressure on the FBI there. How do you feel as though Tulsi Gabbard's going to be questioned heavily because Joe Kent was her aide?
Well, I expect she will be, Brian. She's the director of national intelligence, which is the nominal head of the intelligence community. But of course, we have many other witnesses there as well, like John Ratcliffe and Kash Patel. And I think what we're going to hear is the great work that our intelligence agencies did to help enable our military success in the Maduro raid or in Operation Epic Fury. I also think that we're going to hear some rebuttal of the spin from Democrats and the media about the imminence of the threat from Iran. Iran has been an imminent threat to Americans for 47 years. Was it imminent in the days before they took over our embassy in 1979 and held more than 50 Americans hostage for more than a year? Or did the more than 200 Marines think it was imminent when they woke up in their barracks in Beirut in 1983, right before Iranian operatives blew it up? Or what about the thousands of soldiers who were maimed or murdered by Iran in Iraq and Afghanistan? Iran is a revolutionary regime that has been killing Americans for 47 years, and President Trump is absolutely right that we cannot allow them to have nuclear weapons, nor can we allow them to have a vast missile arsenal behind which they can reconstitute their nuclear weapons program.
So when you look at where we're at right now, 2 weeks into this, we just killed another high-ranking official, Lawarjani, yesterday, along with the head of the Basij Command. Your thoughts about where we're at in this battle?
So far, Brian, it's been a smashing success of a military operation. There's a lot of work left to be done, but we are systematically, methodically, and deliberately dismantling Iran's military. We've pummeled its army, we've sank its navy, we're steadily degrading its missile forces and its drones, as well as its manufacturing ability to reconstitute those forces. Now, it's going to take some time. It's a big country with a large military, but the end state is going to be Iran is defanged and neutered and can no longer threaten Americans. But for Democrats to criticize it just 2 weeks in as some kind of quagmire to say that we've already failed is akin to criticizing Eisenhower 2 weeks after D-Day for not already being in Berlin.
Understood. My last question to you is, if you notice the media coverage and you see the Apple and Facebook lead stories, there is no positive stories among the lead stories and how the media is covering this. How much more difficult does it make this war when you have the media not reporting but taking a side seemingly against the mission?
Well, it's disheartening, Brian, to see American reporters and American news publications, in effect, rooting against our troops and the success of their mission. We've succeeded in uniting the civilized world against Iran. Even some of the Arab neighbors of Iran who have traditionally tried to broker peace with Iran are now with the United States in this coalition. Really, the only people who are taking the side of Iran here are American liberals. It's very disheartening.
It's unbelievable because Kamala Harris said that they were our number one enemy. I'm pretty sure she's a Democrat. Senator Tom Cotton, or Chairman Tom Cotton, thanks so much. We'll look forward to your hearing today.
Thanks, Brian.